What's up everybody, 24/7 Bricks here, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing the modifications on the ATTE that I did a week ago, and you guys have requested this on many different posts, so in today's video we're going to be doing it. Please also excuse if I sound a bit funny, I am currently ill at the time of this recording, but we'll just hop straight into it. Now we're going to be doing several different things here. We're going to be doing the turret, which you guys have highly requested, the side paneling, the cockpit, and on top of that the hatch, and we'll just get straight into it. So please like, share and subscribe if you enjoy. Let me know down below in the comments below if there's anything I can improve on, and we'll get straight into it. So we're going to start off with the easiest modification. This is probably the one that people could probably easily do without having to spend a lot of money on parts or trying to find a lot of parts. And it's basically just the side panels where we're going to just put a couple of slope pieces together, put a snot brick on there, and then we're going to attach it to the main panel of the walker. And like I said, this is a really simple sort of modification, so hopefully you guys shouldn't have too much trouble building this. Once you've done that, you want to get all the panels and then attach the snot brick to the middle of the black plate there, and just make sure that these slopes are the opposite way around, if that makes sense, as you can see. Now before you start building the actual cockpit itself, there's a 2x4 that you need to remove from the actual inside of the ATTE. It is a little bit difficult and a little bit tricky, but you should be able to get it out pretty easily. So to start off with, you want to remove this slope here and the 2x3 plate, and so it should look like this. Alright, okay, as a quick little disclaimer, the pieces that you see laid out in front of you are just the pieces that I've added onto the set. Some pieces I add to the build, but they're from the set itself, so I'm just showing you what you need to find or need to buy. So with the cockpit modification, we're going to add a control panel to the ceiling so that the secondary gunner can have something to control, i.e. the turrets. So to make it easier to take it off, what we're going to do is we're going to take off the 1x4s. These should be the exact same as they are on the original set, just in the other color, and we're basically just going to put one back and remove the two. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get some 1x1s and some flat 1x2 tiles, just so it makes it a little bit easier to pull the top part of the cockpit off. And then we're just going to add the pieces that I showed you at the start to the actual ceiling of the cockpit. Now this isn't really a modification that you have to do, as it's not going to really be seen, but I just like to have a little bit of realism to the set, so I like to have it anyway. Now we're going on to the top hatch. Now this is where it gets a little bit more complicated, as there are a few more pieces than usual, and I do have to apologise as I did mess up on this one a little bit and I was trying to fiddle around with it whilst recording, so I do apologise if you get a bit confused on this one. So with this one we're going to keep to the original design as much as possible, just removing a few parts just so and adding a few parts just so we can add in that little hatch at the back. Next, we're moving on to the turret connection. So this is where the Mixel joint is going to actually join onto the turret to give it the free range movement. So what you're going to want to do is remove the 2x4 bricks that are originally in the set, and you're going to just want to replace it with a few plates, either a 1x4 and a 1x2, and you're just going to add the snot bricks in there just so you can connect the Mixel joint and it has a nice connection. Then you're going to want to tile it off so it looks as original to the original design as possible. Now finally we're on to what you guys have been waiting for, the main cannon. Now the build is pretty much the same, you're just replacing the hinge with a cross axle brick, as well as adding on a extra long cross angle so you can add a few extra bits to make it look a lot better and to keep that strength. Now you have to replace a few bricks due to you not having the hinge anymore, but you can also keep the turret design relatively similar and you don't have to do the chair that I'm going to show you how to build. However, if you want to do the chair that I'm building for this ATTE, then just keep watching and you'll watch me build it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. I do apologise if it was a bit difficult to follow. I am kind of rushing to get it out for Monday so you guys can get it immediately, so you guys don't have to wait too long. And I do have to apologise again as I'm ill, so it makes it even more difficult. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. If you want to see any of my other set recolors where I do tutorials on how to modify them, then please let me know, and I'll see you in next week's video.